So folks, I have been a longtime wearer of the Merrell Moab 2 tactical shoes, and this is my first pair of the Merrell Moab 3 tactical shoe. So this is going to be a quick overview of these shoes, but it seems like they have some additional features over the Moab 2 tactical. So let's talk about that real quick in terms of what I have found so far. So first thing, folks, that I noticed right off the bat was these seem to be a little bit lighter on the foot. Now, I have not done any weight measurements between a new pair of these and a new pair of the other ones, but I noticed, like right when I put them on, started walking around with them, I was like, wow, these feel a bit lighter on the foot than they did before. So that is one thing that, I think will be a positive addition as long as the durability is there. The other thing I'm curious to see about is the insert here. It says we've got comfort-based technology. Now, on the previous Moab 2, one of the things I ran into was I was not a fan of the inserts and usually put an aftermarket insert in. So I'm going to go ahead and stick with the factory inserts for now. If I don't like them, I'll just go ahead and switch them out. The other thing is it looks like we have a new tread pattern here on the bottom, with a little better of a reinforced heel. That was one thing with the Moab 2. Didn't have as much protection back here on the heel, so I think this will be a positive addition here on the back. And then also too, apparently this is waterproofed a little bit more. On the Moab 2, that was an issue I ran into if you were walking through wet grass or something like that. The moisture would just come right into the shoe, and you'd have wet socks pretty much right away. So apparently this is a little bit improved on that front. Other than that, looks like they're pretty solid overall. I would say the comfort level is pretty good. I wear a wide myself. These seem to be a genuine wide, so that is a good thing. And so far wearing them, when I put them on, they were like, oh, very comfortable. I like this. So let's see how these hold up long-term durability-wise, but so far looking good. So folks, we now have over a month of heavy-duty use on these Moab 3 tactical shoes. And so what do we think at the end of the day? Well, I'm definitely going to continue using these as I've used the Moab 2 tactical for years. And I have actually found these to be an upgrade over the old shoes. As much as I love the old shoes, these ones I think I'm going to like better. The one big difference I noticed with these is that at least they feel a bit to me on the feet lighter. And so they just you walk better in them. They just don't have as much weight, it seems like. The other thing too is they seem to have a little more spring in the step. So I don't know if that comes down to the sole design or whatever they did here or whatever's in the sole, but they just seem to have a little more bounce to the step whenever you're walking with them, so that's nice too. The other thing I found with them is on the previous Moab 2, I always used to put in an aftermarket insert because they got kind of tedious if I was standing around on hot concrete and asphalt all day. They would kind of start to wear my feet out. With these, not as much. I didn't really run into that where I was like, oh, I need to go get an aftermarket insert here for these shoes. So that was a good thing too. I found they had plenty of grip and they were pretty grippy, and pretty much they got the job done. So these are going to be continue on as my work shoes into the future. And pretty much what I do is once I put a couple months on these at work, just because they start to get dirty, muddy, all that sort of stuff, gradually I phase them out and I just get a new pair after about 6 months or so. And then these get moved on to farm use, and pretty much we'll use them up on the farm, and all sorts of farm chores and stuff like that until they get just totally worn out and grody, and then boom, they're gone. So, but they usually hold up. The old Moab 2s usually would hold up for, 18 months to 2 years, pretty hard use, and then I'd get rid of them. So hopefully we'll see how the durability holds on these, but so far, after a month of use and using them out in the woods at work and all kinds of stuff, well, haven't had any issues in terms of anything looking like it's going to fall apart or anything like that. So that is a good sign. So anyways, folks, definitely check out these Moab 3 tactical shoes if you are looking for a more tactical type shoe. And at some point I'll be getting the mid-size ones and taking a look at those too and seeing how those work out as well. But these regular shoes here, very happy with them. I'll be getting another pair shortly to supplement these, and yeah, pretty happy with them. So definitely check them out.